All right. So today we're going to move on and we're going to look at rates. Okay, this is slope. We talked about slope a couple weeks ago or maybe last week, but we're going to look at it on graphs. This time we're going to determine the rates of things. Okay, this is more the unit rate side of slope. These problems are very simple as long as you read and then read the graph correctly. Okay, it says Judy can decorate 3 cakes in 5 hours. Which graph has a slope that best represents the number of cakes per hour Judy can decorate? So we want 5 hours and 3 cakes. So 5 hours, 3 cakes. 5 hours, not 3 cakes. 5 hours, 15 cakes. Nope. 5 hours, 25 cakes. No. Okay, these are very simple. Do not overcomplicate them. 3 hours, 5 cakes. Okay, then if you wanted to check it, you could say, okay, so if 3 hours is 5 cakes, then 10 hours would be 6 cakes. Yeah, that sounds right. Twice as many hours, twice as many cakes. That one makes sense. All right, let's look at number 2. An aquarium is being filled with water. The graph shows the height of the water over time as the aquarium is being filled. Which statement best describes the rate of change? Okay, rate of change was one of our words. That means slope, m, unit rate. Okay, they all revolve around the slope. Okay, very important there. So we're trying to find the rate at which this aquarium fills up. You can use any of these points that go right through a little T situation. Okay, you need one that goes right through the middle of that. And then you're just going to find your rise of a run. Because again, this is a graph, and that is what you do to find slope on a graph. Rise of a run every time. Okay, we rise 5, we run 2. Put that in your calculator. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. 2.5 inches per second. Okay, you can check that. This is seconds down here, and 5 is the inches. When you reduce that, it still comes out as a fraction like this. So it's 2.5 inches for 1 second, which is what we've got right here. 2.5 inches per second. 1 second would be J. Okay, we got 2 more examples here. We got Adam. He adds $6 to his savings account each week. The graph below shows this proportional relationship. So after 2 weeks, he's got $12. After 2 more weeks, he's got $24, and so on. Which statement below best describes the proportional relationship found in the graph? Graph represents y equals 3x, which is a line passing through 0, 0 with a slope of 3. Slope of 3 is the rate of change of money added to his account per week. Okay, he adds, tells us up here, $6 to his savings account each week. So is he adding 3? Is 3 the rate of change? No. Okay, graph represents y equals 6x, which is a slope of 0. It starts at 0, 0 with a slope of 6. The slope of 6 is the rate of change for the week. And we'll look at these other two just to make sure that they're not right. The graph represents y equals x divided by 6, which is a line passing through 0, 0 with a slope of 1/6. Slope of 1/6 is the rate of change of money added to the account per week. So this is money per week. So that tells you it'd be $1 per 6 weeks if we fill this in. And that is backwards from what they told us up here. It's $6 for 1 week And down here you got $12. It's going to be 12 would be the rate of change for 1 week. Again, they told us it was 6. And lastly, number 4. On a field trip, there are 3 adults for every 45 students. Which graph models a relationship with the same unit rate? So 3 adults for 45 students. 3 adults, 45 students? No. 3 adults, 45 students? Maybe. 3 adults, 45 students? No. 3 adults, 45 students? No. So we've got one here. We know halfway between 30 and 60 would be 45. Okay, again, these are not difficult as long as you read the graph properly. So make sure that you take your time, don't make silly mistakes. Again, these are some of those questions that we can't afford to miss the easy ones, okay, when they give us the answer. Now, if you've been paying attention, this is probably the 3rd or 4th topic that we've talked about. Hey, these are easy questions. These are just little gimmies. They're too easy to miss. Okay, if you have 2 or 3 questions over each of those, you're looking at having 4 and 3, looking at 12 questions that are just super easy. They give you the answer. Okay. So just something to keep in mind as we keep going through this stuff. Hey, this test will not be super difficult, and y'all have the tools to do well. You just got to read carefully and put those tools to practice. Y'all be good for the rest of the day with the sub. Don't act a fool, and I will see you all on Friday.